Hey guys, Psycho Culture's Anarchy here with part 2 of my Daredevil Season 1 review. And moving on, we've already did the shitty-ass review of me talking about the plot of Season 1. Let's get to the meat of it, the characters. And we'll start off with the main character, Charlie Cox as Matt Murdock, aka Daredevil. This is one of the most... I really love what Marvel does. They really do know who to choose when casting their heroes. They have not had a miscast for their heroes yet. I am just floored with the performance this guy did, where you see the internal conflict of his, the path of his morals, like should I kill, should I not kill, his training and fighting, growing up as a kid with his father and then without his father, his powers, all that crap. Charlie Cox just truly gave the character justice. He truly made Daredevil his own, and he brought the character to life in such a respectable and in such an amazing way. I honest to God, I'm surprised that this show wasn't like nominated for like Emmys. Why was it? This guy should have won like Best Actor or something, because oh my God, what I love is how, as a lawyer, there's so many sides to this guy. As a lawyer, he is stout and firm in the belief of the law. He will always hold true to it. He will follow the law to a T. Like that one what's it called? The court scene where the man killed one of the Kingpin's men, killed another guy in the bowling alley, where he defended him with such amazing fucking facts, all that shit. That's a personal favorite scene of mine. Just those subtle scenes where you see him using his powers to figure out who's lying and all that stuff. You see him just using his words, using his study of law to truly, defend his client, innocent or guilty or any of that shit. That doesn't matter. He just puts on just a terrific performance. And Matt Murdock, as when he's with the priest, you could see another side of him coming out, where he is just eternally conflicted. You see when he's with the priest that he's just trying to figure out, is he doing the right thing? Is he doing the right thing? Is he doing what he needs to do? Like, that's something that anybody could ask us. I love the religious aspect of it. I'm not a huge religious nut, but Daredevil's faith is a huge aspect of his character. It's a huge driving force behind his morals. It's what makes him who he is. And him going constantly asking, forgive me, Father, I've sinned. I don't understand. What is my path? What is my journey? Him trying to discover that is one of the best parts of this series, without a doubt. I absolutely love those scenes. They really just drive home the fact that this guy is a human. This guy is not, he's not Captain America. He's not Iron Man or Thor or the Hulk. He is a human being who's blind. He has enhanced senses, yes, but he's still just a man trying to find his place. And by the way, quick tidbit, the priest is one of the coolest characters in this show, because I love how he keeps telling Daredevil, Matt Murdock, that not all your actions are the right actions, or maybe not all your actions are wrong or right. They are just the actions you choose. And I love that one talk about if the devil exists, if evil is real, where that scene he talks about how this doctor in a village who was the nicest man in the world, who simply killed unmercilessly without any warning, and then he said, yes, the devil is real. The whole idea of it, it's out there. The evil does exist. I honestly find that, God, that priest was amazing. But moving on, Daredevil, when Matt Murdock is Daredevil, you see him get taken over by, the dark urges inside him. You see him beating the fucking piss out of all the criminal scum. You see him just unleash his hell. And, again, one of the cool aspects about it is, even though he seems so invincible, you see him struggling half the time. Whenever he gets hit, he gets hit. Without a doubt, one of the best choreographed action scenes I've ever seen was the hallway fight scene. When he just goes in, starts beating the fucking piss out of all the Russian guys and all that shit. You just see him throw down. And there's moments where he's tired. They're all tired. They're like, let me catch my breath. Let me catch my breath. Okay. All right. Back to asking. Hang on. Okay. I'm tired again. One moment. And then when he finishes them all off, he falls over and all that crap. And there's always the small moments where he shows his face to the kid and said, I'm going to get you home, because he could really relate to that when he lost his father. And that's another one of the best aspects of this show, are the flashbacks of Daredevil and Kingpin. Daredevil's flat. When we get to the character evaluation, we'll get to that in part 3. But I love the flashbacks of his character of him as a kid interacting with his father, where his father, you know, he has dealings with the mob, he has his problems as battling Jack Murdock, but I, honest to God, just love just their reaction, their interaction, just how Matt was always there for his father, and his father really just gave him the drive. He wants his son to be better than him. He says, "Come on, Matty, get back to work. It's time for you to, you know, become a better man than I am." And it's one of the saddest things that really hits me right here, because it just shows where Matt Murdock is coming from. He has another, like, it's just so beautiful how they do it. It really is sad to see him die. I mean, the death was a little could have been handled better, but with what we got, I honestly God really did almost cried at seeing Matt Murdock lose his father. And then there's also the interactions, the chemistry, the relationships he has with Foggy. He's like Foggy's brother, and they for like years knew each other. Foggy and Murdock, I love how they have complete trust in one another, where they will always follow each other through hell and high water, all that shit. They're more than willing to, like when Matt Murdock said, "I don't want to be a part of this corporate lawyer scumbag shit," Foggy was like, fuck it, there's no point in arguing, you just have a natural gut feeling about it. It just shows the trust they have in one another, how they're just like, we're avocados at law and all that crap. The chemistry they have is like, oh, what time is it? 5 p.m. We've been lawyers for 7 hours. I absolutely love those scenes, and him with Wilson Fisk too. We will get to his interactions with him are so intense. I absolutely love what Charlie Cox did for Daredevil. And moving on to Foggy Nelson, who was a surprise, honest to God. He was almost like the Cisco of the Flash, except just he had his dark moments where he was really angry with Matt Murdock, but the best part about him was, like Karen, he had optimism. He still had beliefs. He still held on to his core like values and all that shit that he wants to do the right thing. That's what matters, doing the right thing. And his fight with Daredevil, with Matt Murdock, when he discovers that he's Daredevil, it was amazing, because he's just like you've lied to me my whole time. But in the end, he realizes he really thinks it through. He's like, no, I cannot stay mad at my friend. This guy's been with me, and they are more than willing to forgive each other, and he's more than willing to support him. And then there's also Karen Page. Holy crap, was she another standout. Like, from the get-go, she is just thrown in to turmoil, into the corruption, to the fear of it all, just the whole, just you are just fucking terrified. And just wow. And one of the most shocking scenes, without a doubt, and that came as a surprise to anybody. I was like, what the fuck? Is when she shoots Agent Smith, Kingpin's right-hand man, just kills him. She kills him. I was like, oh my fucking God, that's crazy. It was just unreal. It shows that she also has a dark past, probably. She has some secrets. But what really drove home is she wants to do the right thing, and she's smart about it. She's not a complete idiot where she's like, I want to do the right thing, and it's really annoying. She's like, no, I have to atone. People are dying. Innocent people are dying because of what I believe in, because of good people trying to do the right thing. I have to bring Kingpin in. I have to bring in all these evil people who are just poisoning Hell's Kitchen, and that right there is a great character. And then we also have Ben Urich, who's another fantastic character. Easter eggs. He has the Battle of Harlem in New York right behind him at his desk. I love how he works with Karen Page, how he works with Foggy, how he works with, well, specifically Karen. Their relationship is the main prime example, where he teaches her everything he knows, where he's just like, you gotta be careful here, buy a couple shit here, you gotta you gotta know how to pick your fights and all that crap, don't go rushing headlong in. He was a great mentor to Karen Page, and it was truly such a shame to see him die in this. It sucked. I was really hoping he'd make it, because Ben Urich in the comic books is very, very prevalent in all Marvel, but sadly, not in this one. So Ben, damn, sucks that he died. But moving on, we also get guys like Stick. Stick is the one who trains Matt Murdock, and there's not really much to see. He wanted Matt Murdock as a soldier, but I guess he still did care for Daredevil because he held on to that little thing, little neck bracelet he made, Matt Murdock made for him. But we'll see more of him in season 2. But let's get on to the bad guys. Let's get on to the guys that really matter. Kingpin. Vincent D'Onofrio as Kingpin is one of the most engaging, most fascinating characters I've ever seen Marvel. One of the greatest villains ever made, period. Because he's not only relatable, he's actually somebody you fear you might end up siding with. It's crazy how this all, comes together like that. It's one of the best aspects of this show. I absolutely love Kingpin. His tormented past, abused by his father. That's like the parallels between him and Daredevil. Their fathers were heavy influences on the men they became. And the reflection, whenever he looks at a reflection, he sees himself as a boy, bloodied up and all that crap. But that slowly begins to change when he meets Vanessa, the love of his life. Because originally, he was in the shadows. He always operated behind scenes. His main man, Smith, always said, oh, he's got everything taken care of. You do not refer to him by name, ever. But beneath that calm, cool, awkward exterior, there is this animal, this rage, this fucking demon. And the first part that was like this is like serious some rated R shit is when that one guy put his head through a freaking spike or whatever. I thought that was rated R. No. When Wilson Fisk is angry, he unleashes hell. When he just starts beating the fucking head off of one of the Russian guys, I was like, oh my god, what the oh god, his head is gone, and he just casually wipes off the blood, and his friend, his right-hand man Smith, he's just like, whatever, that happens all the time. This is why you don't fuck with Mr. Fisk. And I also love how Vanessa influences him to go from this always black-wearing suit man in the shadows, and he slowly starts wearing brighter and brighter and brighter colors until he has the full white suit where he becomes the Kingpin in the public. And I love how he's so manipulative. He has everything he has under control, save for that one element of Daredevil. And he is just such a menace. Like, every time he's standing next to somebody who might die, he's so menacing. He's like, you really just do not want to piss this guy off. You don't even want to be near this guy. He will fucking end you if he wants to. And that's when we move on to Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith was also a surprise, amazing, cool character. I thought he'd be like, oh, generic right-hand man. No, he's crass, he has a sense of humor, but he's also cold and calculating. He does not fuck around. When he wants to get business done, he will get business done. And I absolutely love that. And it really was a shame to see him die so soon, because he and Fisk, you could see that between those two men, there's like a mutual respect, a friendship. And it was such a shame that they killed him so early. I would have loved for him to, but you know what? When a show like this comes around, you honest to God cannot have everybody survive. You have to kill people on both sides, and that's what happened. And then we also have this inner circle, the Russian mob, the American mob, the Yakuza, the Triad, Nobu, who's from the Hand, which we'll see in Season 2, who proves to be one of, if not the greatest challenge for Daredevil, because, oh my god, he fucking sliced him to bits, and all that shit. And I love the Chinese lady, as she is literally she pretends that, oh, she doesn't know any English in front of the American guy, but Wilson Fisk and they both saw through each other. They have this mutual respect, and for the longest time, she wanted to make sure that Fisk stayed in control. But then, of course, we meet Vanessa, who is such a neutral person. I think, she's, in her heart, she's a good person, but she's just so drawn to this dangerous element of Fisk, and he just loves her for that. It just really is kind of, it was really beautiful to watch it, actually, seeing her bring out the best in Fisk and or best and worst in Fisk, because, that's what love does to you. And it's honest to God, I really just praise everybody's acting. I praise everybody's performance. I can't see anything wrong with anybody's performance here at all. Everybody did their fucking job properly. So, guys, that's part 2 for Daredevil, mostly the characters. So, part 3 will probably be more like a quick summary of it all, like the chemistry, the parallels, all that stuff, the action, and everything else. So, I don't know what that was. So guys, this is Psycho Culture's Anarchy signing off. Like, comment, and subscribe for more if you want to see more. I'm probably going to do it regardless because I like doing this because it's fun. And to all you psychotics out there, you stay crazy, motherfuckers. You stay crazy.